This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out on the field. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game. And you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return now. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run it here. They start tonight with a run, but it's stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Oh, a reverse. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. To the air. It's White. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, to use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
NC State lines up first and goal. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Across the 45 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7.
That makes the score Auburn 14, NC State 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. Stop right there at the line. No gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It's now second down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
It's now third down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Caught by the back. Loss of 7. Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score Auburn 14, NC State 7.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. NC State comes to the line quickly. throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 2nd.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Dropping back, it's White. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
To gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third and long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. I wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback still with the football. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
NC State has moved into the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised he was able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Auburn.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Punt team ready to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Finds his target, and it's complete.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more.
And the sophomore making an impact play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, NC State.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, Auburn 14, NC State 10.
NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw. It's White. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass is complete to the tight end. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Auburn.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the point after was good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. NC State comes to the line quickly. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking tackles. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Handoff to the single back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Good enough for 1st down. the end of the third quarter. With the score, Auburn 21, NC State 10.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Scanning the field. It's White. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Moving right through the contact. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick off.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.